Good day, sir. This afternoon, we're going to discuss the case of people of the Philippine Islands versus Cipriana Buxit and Placido Licodin. So to give you a little background about this case is all about a love triangle where three persons involved. And the two person planned something bad towards another person for their personal gains. But they didn't succeed on what they planned. We will also give you the facts and the ruling of the court about this case. So to continue and to know the whole story, I will give the floor to Ms. Camaliere.
So this is the story. There are three persons involved in this case. First, Pastor Pagaduan, Cipriana Buxit, and lastly, Placido Licodin. Cipriana Buxit and Pastor Pagaduan are married couple. The wife had a paramour named Placido Licodin, and they have had illicit relation for some time. They conspired to do away with the husband in order that they may marry. Poison is prepared by Placido Licodin, lime mixed with the food of the husband of Cipriana Buxit. The latter unsuspectingly partakes of the poison Morisqueta and dies as a result. The family dog also consumes a portion of the delicacy and expires. The conspirators attempt to cover up the crime by means of the paramour, Placido Licodin, returning from the fields and reporting the death of husband, Pastor Pagaduan. Now I will give to Mr. Siguril the further discussion.
After those certain events, the dead body was recovered by the father-in-law of the victim because he has the decency to recover the body of the deceased. After which, a certain examination was conducted and Dr. Quirol, a president of the sanitary division in the province of La Union, found out that Pastor Pagaduan was dead due to poisoning. In this case, forensic toxicology was used to identify the cause of death of a person, which an examination conducted by the specialist by the application of certain sciences to prove an alleged accusations. It is important to solve cases involving poisons.
Now, let's proceed the Cipriana Buxit case and to determine what kind of crime was committed. Cipriana Buxit was found guilty by the trial judge of the crime of parricide because the victim is own husband. When you see parricide, for instance, you kill your father, your mother, your child, your relatives, or you have a relation, a victim that you killed. All of that will belong to parricide. Under Article 246 of Revised Penal Code, and was sentenced to reclusion perpetua or life imprisonment. This judgment was correct for her. In her case, there is present the aggravating circumstances that the crime was committed by means of poison, which, however, is compensated by the aggravating circumstance provided by Article 11 of the Penal Code as amended.
The man Placido Licodin was found guilty of the crime murder. Murder because he is not related to the victim. The accused killed another by means of poison, under the Article 248 of the Revised Penal Code as amended. But because the accused plead that he is guilty of the charge, the sentence upon the latter by the trial judge was now 17 years, 4 months, and 1 day of cadena temporal. Cadena temporal means lifetime imprisonment and the sum of 1,000 pesos to pay the cost. To sum up everything, I will give the ruling to Ms. Abby.
In this case, Cipriana and Licodin planned to poison Pastor Pagaduan because they want to get married and they succeed in killing him. They both plead guilty of poisoning Pastor Pagaduan, and also the father of Cipriana make a testimony against his own daughter to tell the truth to the court, and that's one of the biggest testimonial evidence to push his daughter and his paramour to put in jail. That's why the ruling of the court is their sentence with the murder and parricide. Parricide is to Cipriana because he killed his husband, and murder to Licodin because he is not related to the victim, with a charge of 17 years, 4 months, and 1 day of cadena perpetua.